Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BBOX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of time, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days, but it's actually just 1 day broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, after today's price movement, this analysis is a bit tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader, for example, and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking kind of shaky. Now, if you care about the big picture things, I get it. From the highs, there was a pullback on the day. But big picture, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different kind. You probably had more of a day trader type perspective going into it. And really to illustrate this, it all comes down to this point right here, and that's the $1.85 mark. And while I'm not going to call it $1.85 the must-hold, do-or-die level, it would be quite preferable for this reason right here. And this also is going to help kind of illustrate why I would still call the overall chart plenty bullish. Is let's say the price heads down here, not saying it will, but just for example's sake, does something like that and then start to work its way back upwards. Emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have those lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. And then if you picture each of these as stair steps, what are these stair steps doing from the big picture perspective? Well, you can see these stair steps are very clearly still trending in the upwards direction. So that's the name of the game. Like I said, I'm not saying it's headed down there, but if it were, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to chip away and build that higher base. Once more, I'm well aware that if you're a day trader and you bought right there, then I sound crazy talking about $1.85, but that's why I try to offer up a warning about, talking about things from the overall point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days as we're doing here, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base, and that's the name of the game going forward. So yeah, let's see if the bulls can chip away and build a higher low or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.